You wake up. You're not depressed. You're not sick. You're not failing. But something feels wrong. Like the walls are slowly closing in, and nobody else can see them. You have a job, maybe a good one. You have people around you, maybe people who love you. But somewhere between 29 and 35, your life started feeling like a room you can't leave. And the worst part, you can't explain why. This isn't a midlife crisis. It's something darker, something quieter, something your brain built on purpose. When you were 20, your brain built a map. By 25, career. By 28, partner. By 30, house. Kids, meaning, direction. Psychologists call this the life script, a mental timeline of milestones your brain expects to hit. And here's the trap. Your brain doesn't just passively hope for these milestones. It neurologically invests in them. Every time you imagine your future self achieving a goal, your prefrontal cortex fires as if it's already real. Dopamine releases. Anticipation circuits activate. You're getting rewarded for a future that hasn't happened yet. But when you hit 30 and the map doesn't match the territory, when the career stalls, when the relationship fractures, when the purpose you were promised never arrives, your brain doesn't just feel disappointed. It experiences a prediction error. In neuroscience, a prediction error is what happens when the brain's model of reality clashes with actual reality. And prediction errors don't feel like mild surprise. They feel like betrayal. Your brain invested dopamine in a future that didn't materialize, and now it's running a deficit. Not depression, something more precise. A neurochemical bankruptcy. You're not sad about your life. You're mourning a version of yourself that never existed. But the expectation gap is only the first wall of the prison. The second wall is something you built yourself, and you didn't even know you were doing it. In your 20s, you made choices. You picked a major, chose a city, built friendships, developed habits, carved out a personality, and each choice felt free. But neuroscience reveals a hidden cost. Every repeated behavior strengthens a specific neural pathway. Psychologists call this identity consolidation, the process by which your brain hardens flexible choices into fixed identity structures. By 30, those pathways aren't just preferences anymore. They're neurological infrastructure. Your career isn't just a job. It's wired into your self-concept. Your relationship isn't just a bond. It's integrated into your stress regulation. Your daily routine isn't just habit. It's your brain's operating system. And here's the prison. Changing any of it triggers a threat response. A 2009 study at the University of Michigan found that challenges to a person's core beliefs activated the amygdala, the brain's fear center, with the same intensity as a physical threat. Your brain treats identity change as an attack. So when you're 32 and you think, maybe I should change careers, your brain doesn't say, interesting idea. It says, danger. You're destroying yourself. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid of becoming a stranger to yourself. The cage isn't external, it's synaptic, and the bars are made of every decision you repeated long enough to become permanent. So you're trapped between a future that didn't arrive and a past you can't undo. But there's a third mechanism, and this is the one that makes the prison feel permanent. Your brain has an ancient system called social rank evaluation. For 200,000 years, it helped humans assess their position in the tribe. Am I safe? Am I valued? Am I keeping up? This system was designed for groups of about 150 people. Dunbar's number, a village. Now it processes thousands. Every scroll through Instagram is your brain running a status audit against an impossible sample size. And research from the University of Pennsylvania confirmed it. Just 30 minutes of daily social media use significantly increases feelings of depression and loneliness. But here's what makes your 30s uniquely brutal. In your 20s, everyone is struggling together. Nobody has arrived yet. The comparison is tolerable because the starting line is shared. By 30, the divergence begins. Some of your peers have promotions, houses, children, engagement rings. Others have travel photos, book deals, six-figure businesses, and your brain, using that ancient rank evaluation system, doesn't calculate context. It doesn't factor in inherited wealth or luck or timing. It just computes. They're ahead. You're behind. Something is wrong with you. And this triggers what researchers call status anxiety, a chronic, low-grade cortisol drip that makes you feel perpetually behind schedule in a race that doesn't exist. You're not competing with your peers. You're competing with a curated fiction, processed by a brain that evolved for campfires, not news feeds. Social media didn't create the prison. It just installed floor-to-ceiling mirrors, so you can watch yourself fall behind in real time. 3 walls, 3 neurological mechanisms, but every prison has a structural weakness. Here's what the neuroscience actually says about the prison of your 30s. It's not permanent. It's a phase, and there's a name for it. Researchers call it the U-curve of happiness. In 2008, economists David Blanchflower and Andrew Oswald analyzed data from 2 million people across 72 countries. They found that life satisfaction follows a U-shape. It starts high in youth, drops to its lowest point in the mid-30s to mid-40s, then rises, often surpassing where it started. The bottom of the U isn't a breakdown. It's a recalibration. Your brain is dismantling the life script that failed and building a new one based on reality instead of expectation. The prediction errors? They're your brain deleting bad forecasts. The identity cage? It's your neural pathways loosening for the first time since adolescence, a process neuroscientists call adult neuroplastic reopening. The comparison engine? It starts losing power the moment you realize the race was fictional. You were never falling behind. You were falling through. The gap between who you were told to be and who you actually are. And on the other side of that gap, the first version of yourself that isn't built from someone else's blueprint. Same brain, different map. The prison was never the room. It was the blueprint you were following to build it. If this made you see your 30s differently, subscribe. Because every week, we decode the neuroscience behind the invisible forces shaping your life.